we've brought several of our children to visit us here, and our son who lives in Los Angeles, who I see fairly often in Los Angeles, who I'm very close to. They came to visit us here, and they knew we were moving. They saw this place before we moved in, but only from a drive around from the car window. So they came to visit. We put them in a guest cottage, and they were going to be here. And I picked him up from the airport, and I drove him. And I said, I want you to remember two things. This may be a shock for you to see us living in a community like this. We had a big, fancy house, and kids could run all around it, and it was different. I said, you need to remember, your mother and I come home every day to a house, and we left a great big one to a small one, and we come home every day and say, it is so liberating to live where we live. It's just like we want it. It's simple, it's organized, and if it gets cluttered up, we can clean it in a half a day, not a week. And I said, we love it. And so just think that. And I said, and the second thing to remember, as you look around and you'll see people, quite a few people older than we are, you'll see people more frail than we are, you'll see some people that are in very poor health. I said, remember a couple things. We'll be that way one day. There are friends. And you shouldn't judge the place by whether you would be comfortable living with them. You look at your mother, and if you ask yourself, does she look happy or not? And he was here for a couple of days. He said, I've never seen her so happy.